All right, hey there, how you doing? Hey, so I want to step outside my comfort zone a little bit today, and instead of playing control, we're gonna play a little bit of smashy aggro. But I don't want to play mono red because everyone's playing mono red for aggro. I want to bring up an older deck. I want to play some Boros today, so that's what we're gonna do today. I went ahead and I grabbed a lot of like the old Boros cards that were kind of popular about like 6 months ago, and threw in a couple newer cards, and this is what we got. So let's go ahead and go over what we have for this list. So the deck caps out at about 4 mana. You don't want to really go any higher than that because after that you're kind of like going into mid range. So basically, what I'm doing with this deck is we're going 4 Hopeful Initiate and 4 Kamado Faces Kakazan as your one drop. So like, and every other creature in the deck has at least one more power than Hopeful Initiate to guarantee that training tick up in the turns after he comes into play. So after that we have Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, and Thalia's in here with only like a handful of non-creature spells, so I don't really tag myself too hard with her attacks. We got 2 copies of Feldon and 3 copies of Recommission. I really like Recommission in this deck because of all the haste creatures that I have in the deck. So my way of getting back into the game after a board wipe is using cards like Recommission to bring more guys back out of the graveyard and keep on swinging. After that, we have Adeline in the 3 mana slot, along with 2 copies of Bloody Betrayal to get rid of pesky blockers. Three Reckless Stormseeker. I believe full 4 of the Sunrise Cavalier. And then in the 4 drops, we have 2 Wandering Emperor, 3 Thundering Raiju, and 3 Nahiri. Nahiri has actually been winning me quite a few games with this deck today. And honestly, I'm not even using her first 2 abilities. I'm just using her 3rd ability to bring a creature back from the graveyard. Because, she's just doing it over and over every single turn. Bring another guy back out, keep on swinging, keep on swinging. And it's like, so far, this has been doing pretty well. Mana base is really straightforward. I only got 2 Iganjo, running 6 plains, 8 mountains, 4 Battlefield Forge, and 4 Sundown Pass. A little bit more on the mountains than the plains because there's a little bit more red necessity than white necessity for the mana base. But aside from that, this is pretty much what we got going on. Yeah, so that's the deck. Let's play a few games and see how this works. Okay. So I was playing around with the equipment build of this deck, and it really seemed to just be a little bit too like case dependent. It's like if you didn't get like the right mix of creatures and equipments, it just was not going to work. And so many of those creatures, like Korjadim and Kemba, it's like they really require you to have the right cards already on the board. And if you don't have them, you're just kind of dead in the water. All right, let's see here. Let's go Feldon. Swing in. Bink. So we're up against the Simic Rot Priest deck. He's very likely just going to poison me out with this. I'm hoping not, though. Well, yeah, he definitely is, because I am stuck on 2 lands, which is fantastic for me. And if I don't draw another land this next turn, we are just going to concede. Because the game is already half over. Storm Chaser. Okay, there's the 3rd land. Perfect. So let's see here. Let's go and Cavalier. And we're just going to start swinging. Race is on. Aw. Now you're just playing dirty. At least I get the buff off of Felden. Do we want the Reckless or do we want the Thalia? I think we want the Reckless. Try and push a little bit more damage. But that all really depends on what he's going to do. Alright, we're at 5. Micromancer, huh? Here's the battlefield. You may search library for an answer sorcery card with mana value 1. Reveal it, put it into your hand. And what's the card? Timely Interference. Target is -1/-1 until end of turn. If the spell is kicked, that creature blocks this turn available. Interesting. Let's see here. What do we have in the yard? We have just Felden. We kind of have to play the Stormseeker this turn. So we're going to give him the buff, and we're just going to swing in. He gets a little bit bigger. Yep, of course. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Now, if he taps out and tries to swing in, I can just come back in with either the Recommission or the Sunrise Cavalier. But let's see what he does. Okay. That looks good for me. He's got one possible grain up. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Excellent. All right, so let's do this. We're going to Bloody Betrayal. Take that. And we're going to flash him the good game. And he's out of there. Nice. All right. First game, not too bad. I was a little shaky in the beginning because we only had 2 lands for like the first 4 turns. All right, not too bad. Ooh, we get a card. What is it? Wandering Mind. That's a cool card. All right, let's jump back in. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. First game. I'm kind of thinking that like whole Rot Priest deck is like kind of a trap. It's like it can get there. It is pretty cool, but I don't know how competitive it is. I can see it being really good against slower decks, but not against anything that just wants to go into the long game. Or sorry, I'm not saying that right. Any kind of like aggro strategy they're going to struggle with. Okay, so we got 2 Initiates, a Recommission, and a Kamano Faces Kakusan. So first turn, we want to play the Hopeful. Second turn, we want to play Kamano. Hopefully we'll draw into a 3rd creature by the time we get to play with the +1/+1 counter. Or we could just play a Kamano the first turn, and then get a Hopeful with a +1/+1 on it. All right, looks like he's going first. So I get to draw an extra card. Hopefully it's another creature. I'm hoping for a Sundown. That works for me. Shit. Okay. Let's go Battlefield Forge. We will go Hopeful Initiate. And then next turn we'll play Kamano and Hopeful into Reckless on the 3rd turn. Okay. Oh, okay. That's good news. All right, let's go that. And we'll play Kamano first. Autopay. Then we'll play Hopeful. And we'll hit for 1. Is this the green-white toxic deck? Oh, no, it's humans. Okay, that's cool. Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, give me Mountain. Give me Cavalier. Swing in. Bink, bink. I really like the Initiates. I think the Initiates are really cool. Aw, man. He probably had a bad hand to start with. That's all good. All right, cool. Another game, another rank up. I like it. Didn't really get to see a whole lot of the deck that game though. Well, let's keep on going. This deck's actually pretty fun. I did play a few warm up games before I started recording today, and it's performing pretty well. A lot better than the equipment build did. Okay, this is totally doable. Initiate into Thalia into Adeline. Yeah, that's a really strong curve. Let's see if we can get there. All right, first up, we're going to go 1 for Hopeful. All right, he's playing red. And he's playing aggro. Okay, cool. All right, let's go Mountain into Talia. Swing in. Does he block? He does not. All right. Let's see what he plays this turn. Second Mountain. He could spend his entire turn just getting rid of Talia. And that would save my Hopeful from getting a +1/+1 on it next turn. Yep. I kind of figured. Yep. All right, my turn. Sundown Pass. Adeline. Swing in. Get another boy. Bing, bing. All right. It's looking okay. We get the Plains into Wandering Emperor next turn. Do you have removal for Adeline? I imagine he probably wouldn't have anything to take care of Adeline unless he's playing like one of those 3 mana deal 5 spells. Oh, no, he's looking for an answer. Oh, Professional Facebreaker. This is a different deck. Okay. I was expecting a much more aggressive build. What are you going to play, my friend? Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay, I like it. You want to swing in? I don't think so. Ooh, nice. That's what I like to see. All right. What's in the yard? Nothing really. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing in. And we're going to see how he blocks this. If he tries to block and kill the Hopeful, I can give it +1/+1 in first strike. Nothing? Okay, next. All right, we swing in. I'm going to hold up my mana for Wandering Emperor. Reckless Impulse, okay. We like it. Draws 2. One's Play with Fire, one's a Mountain. Is this a Koth deck? It's kind of hard to tell what he's trying to do. Okay, you want to play with fire? Sweet. All right, and here is when we do this. Slide that on in, give +1/+1 counter. And first strike also, so come on, swing into it. Swing into it and not realize it. He's hovering. He might do it. He might actually swing into a first strike here. Come on. I know you want to do it. Come on. Ah, shucks. All right, that's fine. Let's see here. Let's go with what's in the yard here. Just Talia. All right, so let's go ahead and play Nahiri. We'll play it for some Phyrexian mana. And we'll go ahead and discard and draw. I'll discard that. Draw a card. Okay, that works for me. All right, let's go ahead and +1 here. Yeah, he's just going to quit. Okay, that works for me. You kind of saw the writing on the wall, I think. That was a weird deck. I haven't seen a deck like that before. It might have been a Koth deck, but he just didn't get to the Koth. Venomous Brutalizer. That is a cool card. Phyrexian Knight. Well, the art is cool. I'm not so sure about the card itself. 4/4 Toxic 3. Here's the battlefield. You may pay 2 if you do appropriate. Wow, no one wants to pay 6 for a 4/4. Okay, let's keep on going. Well, so far so good. Strife. All right, Mr. Strife. We'll see what you got for me. I do really like that avatar. Ooh, I can't keep that. That's a little bit better. Double recommission and Natalia. I'll keep that and send one of the recommissions back. I'll need 2 of those. Let's go Plains for Hopeful. Monastery Swiftspear. All right. Let's go Mountain for Talia. No attacks. And let's see what you do about my Talia. Oh, you're playing Boros too. I like that. Ooh, getting good, getting good. All right, we're going to swing in. See what you do about it. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. Play the land. End turn. Electrostatic Infantry. All right, get in for 2. Okay, let's go. We're going to attack first. See if he can do anything about it. And he can't. All right, let's play Kumano. All right. The race is on. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you get it, man. Good thing you didn't have double strike. Jesus Christ. All right. Coming with the Raiju, auto pay. Let's see here. And we will all attack. We're going to put the +1/+1 right here. That Angel Fire really hurt. He probably wants to block Talia. Oh no, he's going to block that. Okay. All right. Let's see what... you can flash it back. Okay. Yep, I earned that loss. You're good. Well played. Flashback does not get affected. Unless that flashback cost was increased as well. It's been a while since I've seen Angel Fire Ignition. All right, cool. I like it. I probably should have played a little bit more reserved with that, but that's okay. Grimjack. Okay, so we got 4 lands. All of them are dual lands. Recommission, Talia, and Stormseeker. We'll go ahead and keep it, because it's got stuff to play on turn 2 and 3. Oh boy. I'm kind of wishing I hadn't now, because I drew another land. Alright, play that. That's a little bit too much land for me. Alright. I'll play Battlefield Forge into Talia. Okay, sure, works for me. And it just makes it a little bit easier for me. So we're going to play this. We're going to play Kumano first. And then we're going to recommission Talia. All right, we're back in business. Works for me. I'm more than happy to see you waste your mana. That's funny. All right, let's go here. We will go with Talia. And then we'll start swinging in next turn with Reckless. Yep. Keep on doing it, buddy. All right. Play the Battlefield Forge. Play Stormseeker. Get the haste right there. Swing in for 5. Urbrask's Forge. Okay. And cut down. Got it. I'm going to run out of removal sometime, buddy. Ooh, that's a good pull. Next. Goes right there. I'll attack. Bang, bang. End turn. I'm just keeping the mountain in hand to make him think I have stuff. Perfect. I win. So that's 4. Ooh, okay. So let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Oh no, that's Xaxes. All right, sweet. Gimme. Boom. GG. Thank you, Sheldred. I knew I put that in this deck for a reason, and that's the reason. Problematic characters that you need to get around. Nice. That was good. That was good. I like that a lot. Justification for the threaten. Let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad. These games are going lightning fast. Okay. This is great. I like this a lot. We'll keep it. All right. Let's go Hopeful into Felden. So let's go here. Hopeful. So I want to start piling on +1/+1 counters. All right, good. I like the tapped land. Perfect. Let's see here. Let's go Mountain, Felden. Felden's pretty decent for like just a little 2/2 hasty boy. Sure. No big deal. Coming back in. So this is an Esper deck, huh? All right. Aw, not Lily. Yep, sacrifice the creature. Little do you know. Get rid of that. It's white. Play another Liliana. No? Okay. +1/+1 counter right there. All right, let's go here. We'll play Felden. You want to counter that? Okay. You got a cut down for that? You sure do. Look at you being a good boy. All right. Let's go ahead and get the Kamano out. And next turn we'll play a big stinky Raiju. All right. Play Sundown Pass. Play Raiju. Swing in. Bink. He's control decks. Answer after answer after answer. Farewell? Oh no, you can't play Farewell. Only have one white. Ah, that'll work. Pretty good. Yep. All right, mountain, and swing into that. Okay, it's game over. You get me. Too much control. Can't beat it. It's obviously a sad face. There's only so much removal you can fight through, right? So let's try again. Let's see, what was that? 2 cut downs, several edicts, and 3 planeswalkers? Yeah, I think that's enough to hold aggro at bay. It should be more than enough. Yeah, I'll keep this. All right. Plains, hopeful. All right, mountain, shock. Show me play with fire. He's holding his place for something. Phoenix check. Okay. All right. Plains Mountain. Hit for 1. No Talia, unfortunately. Ancestral Rage. All right. Give the old +1. Oh, okay. Bink, bink. Aha, here we go. All right. Give me Talia. And hit for 1. All right. I'll likely play 1 spell this turn just to get rid of Talia. And there it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's going to be a big hit. All right. My turn. Raiju. Auto pay. I'll attack. Bang, bang. Let's see what you got. This is likely going to come down to this next turn. Swift Spear, okay. Reckless. Okay, gets a land out of it. Do you have any kind of 2 damage? No, he does not. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. We can do Hopeful into Stormseeker. We give, let's see, if we give this haste, it can attack in and get a +1/+1 counter there. If that +1, it'll get an additional damage. So let's go ahead and give the Hopeful Initiate another +1. We'll swing in. We'll give him a +1/+1 counter. It gives everyone +1/+1 counters, and boom, we solved the puzzle. Nice. All right. You know, we're going to play 1 more to see if we can get to the next tier in this video. So, 1 more, win or loss, and we will make our post-game judgments after that. Talk about what we think is working well for this, what is not, and wrap up this video. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, Rasfair. Okay, we have 3 lands: a Recommission, a Talia, Adeline, Thunder Rider. So we got decent curve. We just don't have anything for turn 1. But that's okay. We can still make it work. Are we going first, or I think he's going first? I'm not sure. We'll find out, though. Okay, no, looks like I'm going first. So for turn 1, we will go Mountain and hide the fact that we're playing red-white until my next turn. Okay, good. So we're up against this again. So go Battlefield Forge into Talia. Autopay. Okay, so he's playing the red-blue. Yep, there's the play with fire. You'll love to see it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's start racing right now. You can play Adeline or Thundering Raiju next turn. Okay. Get rid of him. No big deal. You consider your options and hit for 3. Yep. You get it, mate. Okay. Let's go ahead and play this right here. Okay, so if we Thundering Raiju this turn, that will leave us open to play Adeline and Recommission next turn. So let's start with the Raiju. Swing in. Bam. All right, let's see what you got for me. All right, another Swift Spear. Consider. Okay, so you can hit me for 4. Potentially more. Kamano, okay. Big damage coming in. Okay. He's only got 1 card left in his hand. He's doing 6 to me right now. Yep. All right, so we're at 5. Let's see what we can do this turn. Ooh, okay. All right, so we're just going to play the Gonjo. And we're going to... yeah, we're going to play Adeline. And then we are going to recommission. Actually, let's view the battlefield. Yeah, it still has too much health. So let's bring Talia back in. Autopay. All right. And we'll swing in. We're going to give that a +1/+1 counter, so we can deal a total of 3 extra damage. Now we've got 2 decent blockers, and he's got a possibility of 1 spell. Fading Hope? Sure. You want to swing? I didn't think so. Nice. All right, so it's good to see that this deck can hold its own with the red pump decks. All right, and that is us getting into platinum. Not bad. Okay. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and end the games there. Let's go back to the deck viewer, and we're going to see what we think about the numbers here. So, what we got going on is we got the Hopeful Initiates, we got the Kamana. I really like that for our first turn plays. really good. The Hopeful Initiate is actually really performing, especially with the fact that every other creature in this deck has at least 2 power to guarantee that it gets bigger every turn. Let's see. The recommissions have been extremely clutch, getting Talia back over and over and over. Felden's good. I could see a potential replacement on him if we wanted to go more spell heavy and swap it out for the vampire. The vampire that gets spells out of your graveyard. But with Talia in the deck, I'm not so sure that's a great idea. We would have to take Talia out. But Talia is like an MVP performer for this deck. So it's like she's such a lightning rod. So I think we might just keep the Feldons as is. Maybe I think we need to play with it a little bit more to be sure about it. But I like him. He's good. When he works, he gets some good stuff out. Adeline, absolute all-star performer. I love her every single time I draw her. Bloody Betrayal really saved us the game that we drew the Bloody Betrayal. I like that there's only 2 in the deck, because it's not something you want to be flooded with in your hand. Like, you really only want like maybe 1 or 2. Reckless Stormseeker, MVP card. I mean, don't really have to say much more about that. Sunrise Cavalier. I like that I'm running it as a 4 of, because I can give more consistency with the deck, having it come in a lot more often. Wandering Emperor. Kind of outshining Nahiri a little bit, which is unfortunate. But I think we drew the Wandering Emperor more times than we drew Nahiri in our games. So I think we need to play some more games, but get a bigger sample size to make a judgment call on that. But I do really enjoy having Nahiri in the games that I do get her, just to get that extra card advantage, not just from drawing off of her, but getting those key creatures back out of the graveyard. Thundering Raiju, I mean, speaks for himself. I mean, the card's amazing. And with all the other creatures that get +1/+1 counters on them, the Hopeful Initiate, the Kamano, the Sunrise Cavalier, Recommission also puts a +1/+1 counters. Like, you're going to be spreading counters around a lot with this deck. Oh, Wandering Emperor as well. Yeah. As far as what I think I would do to change the deck, I might go down 1 Nahiri and up 1 Wandering Emperor, or down 1 Nahiri and up 1 Reckless Stormseeker. That might be what I want to do with the deck, but I'm gonna play with it a little bit more. I want to get more games where I actually draw and use Nahiri. She didn't really get showcased today, but anyways, that's what we got for you today. I'm calling it Building Better Boros. And yeah, if you like the deck, give it a spin. Tell me how it worked out for you. So yeah, that's it for me. Take care of yourself. I'll see you later.